Alright, we're back. Exciting news, Bandai just dropped the official release about the S.H.Figuarts DanDaDan V2 figures for Momo and Okarun, and we'll be going through those photos and breaking them down right now. Mikaila, what did you think of this announcement?
It was a stunning announcement, but let's take a look at the photos.
Yeah, unexpected for sure, and we'll get into those photos right now, but let's say hello to our guest first.
Hey DanDaDan lovers, welcome to the Intergalactic shelf.
Great. Okay, that's Mikaila, and I'm your Captain TK, and let's get straight into it. We've got Momo here on the left, and she's got this new white sweater outfit, or off-white, I guess. When I tried to watch back and remember when she wore this, it was during the mansion arc, that's right, but she was actually wearing a red jacket over this for most of the time, and by the time she took off that jacket, this outfit was filthy. But looking at it, this one is clean. It's kind of interesting there. She's got these new sneakers on. So different from the long white socks and brown school shoes from the previous, and I'll pull that up right now. Yeah, so we can see what the previous version looked like, the original version. And maybe these knees will be swappable, or maybe these limbs could completely be swappable if you want to do like a sneaker look here. I do see the knees are a little different than before here. I remember these had like a very overhanging lip on them, and these might be a little different. We can go into the next photo. Yeah, so this might be looking a little bit better, but we'll have to see when that actually comes out. New hands, but unfortunately we have these brown gloves on them, so they're not going to be swappable here. That's also unfortunate. New expressions, pointing hands. This looks pretty good. Definitely the big announcement was the big ghost hands, the psychokinetic hands as they call them. Very similar to what Figma had released before. You can see these actually have jointed wrists, so that's interesting. Maybe you could do some grasping or lifting. These stands though are not articulated, right? So they're kind of just static, which is a little unfortunate. And we've also got the flowing hair, as you can see here. Get in here, yeah. This great action pose flowing hair and a new action face, which is also great. So it's interesting that when I did go watch this back, we didn't get a shot of the back of this sweater. There's supposed to be a print on the back, and unfortunately they're not showing that here because it looks very plain and white from the front, and it's really not doing her any favors. It's kind of just like a white frock, unfortunately. But you can see they did add an extra articulation here in the midsection where the original did not have, and I know a lot of folks complained about that. They called this one like a statue. But it's definitely not the most appealing. Like I said, it's kind of just like a white frock that's not doing much for her figure, and you know, that kind of follows the anime, but what she was wearing in the anime. But Momo definitely has a lot more iconic outfits, and it's a little disappointing that they went with this one.
Wait, are you giving style notes? Let's stick to the joints, Captain. I've seen your closet.
Okay, that's a burn, but yeah, Momo definitely has the iconic white dress with red jacket, I believe, and I'd really love to see that.
Okay, calm down, Captain.
All right. Okay, let's get into the next one with Okarun. Okay, next up, Okarun. First off, not the greatest pose here. I guess they're just trying to show off the split here. This is kind of an awkward pose to me. Of course, We've got him bare-chested here with the jointed abs that they're doing in a lot of their recent SHF figures. And mainly, yeah, just showing off the crunch there. So definitely not what you could do in the previous version. And I know a lot of folks complained that some of the photos in the previous version were misleading. The final product didn't actually even crunch this much. But I believe SHF is a little notorious for that, but what can you do, right? And of course we got the half face here. They did do that in the previous one as well. As you can see, you get the other half there. So you can put these together or something. I don't know, we'll see. But looking at the old version, as you can see, the hands won't be swappable because we got the sleeve, kind of like similar to Momo with the gloves on the new one. We have the sleeves on this old one. So interesting to say the least, I guess. But overall, nothing is blowing me away on this one. It's kind of more of the same, really. Just, do you want him without a shirt on? And if you ask me, do I want the clothes on or off? I think I'd have to go with clothes on. It just looks more put together here. So clothes on for me.
Well, that's a first for you.
Okay, that's another burn. Anyway, pre-orders for these start April 3rd, 2026, with Okarun's release in September of 2026 and Momo in October of 2026. These are going to be P-Bandai exclusive on Tamashii Web Shop, so that's kind of a bummer. The price is supposed to be $60 US, but that's not a bad deal considering the original Momo was also $60, and we're getting big accessories here. So if it is $60, that's a good price. I had to go back and look how much I got the original Momo for. It was $64 on Amazon, and but this will be on these new ones will be on Tamashii Web, and they will charge for shipping, so you don't get that free Amazon shipping if you are a Amazon Prime member. But there won't be any hidden import fees on Tamashii Web because they'll distribute it locally. So final thoughts. I will likely get the new Momo. I think, like I mentioned, I'm not super hyped on the new Okarun, but I definitely want to get this Momo for some of the swappability, especially the faces, the hair. We'll see how compatible those are. And then getting the arms is great. I do have the Figma with the soft goods and the ghost hands, so I know that's a little bit of a repeat, but I'd love to compare these again. Actually, I did do a video. If you enjoyed this video, go check out my Figma Momo versus SHF Momo video, and let me know if you're getting any of these, and yeah, let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna close it out there. As always, if you didn't enjoy this video, don't bother liking or subscribing. All right, Mikaila, say bye to our guests.
Catch you later, guys.
All right, TK signing out.